Now I am going to explain about the time. So now the year of Corona, the COVID year is 2020. It started in 19th December, and now it is in full swing in 2020. So 2020 is the remarkable year due to COVID or Corona. You all are going to remember this thing. But the point is, what is the scale? What is the reference point? What is the starting point? मतलब कौन सा टाइम है जिससे 2020 लिया गया है, किससे इसकी कैलकुलेशन हुई है? सो इट इज द जीरो ईयर. सपोज यू ऑल मस्ट बी नोइंग सिपाही गदर. इट वाज ब्रिटिश टाइम 1857. सिपाहियों ने बगावत कर दी थी अंग्रेजों के खिलाफ में. सो इट वाज 1857. Mangal Pandey, you must be knowing. So the point is that zero was taken as a reference for 1857. Now this 2020 year of COVID, this is year of COVID. So this is one point. Now second point, you all must be knowing. It has been written many places. BC, AD. So BC stands for before Christ and AD stands for after death. So when the Christ was, died, so that AD was taken as a reference in the modern calendar. So modern calendar is based on this, the death of the Christ. Zero was taken as a starting point for this modern calendar. So what we can say time. So what is time? So time is basically the duration or interval. So what we can define time? Time is defined as the duration or interval between two incidents or points. So one incident, death of Christ. Other incident, 1857, Sepoy, withdraw. Then 2020 COVID. So this is the meaning of time. So time is, gap. Time is the, interval between any two consecutive points. Suppose if any one of you have, born in your respective year, say 2007. So 2007 is taken from this zero year. So this is the simple meaning of time. Next, I am going to explain about measurement of time. So already longer time period is measured in terms of years. It is measured in terms of years. Say after the death of Christ, it is 2020 years have passed. You all must be knowing there is the Hindu calendar also. There is the Islamic calendar also. So they have different time intervals. Hindu calendar is based on the rotation of sun. In Hindu calendar, the sun has been taken as a reference point. Whereas in Islamic calendar, the rotation of the moon is taken as a standard point. So there are different theories, and so you can see from your elders. So there is the difference between these two calendars. They have their own philosophical points. They have own their religious guidance religious. So this is the point that we measure the time. Now all of you must be knowing. Now we have many instruments, like we have a stopwatch. We have now now we have a stopwatch. In all the mobiles there is a stopwatch, or a stopwatch is also is there. The stopwatch, it is a simple watch like structure, having the needles. There is there is the attachment. This is the mechanical stopwatch. Now there is the electronic stopwatch. So electronic stopwatch is also there. In electronic stopwatch, you almost knowing, there is a display, and there are the buttons, reset button, start button, and so here the digits are displayed. Digits are displayed in the electronic stopwatch. Here in this mechanical stopwatch, this is mechanical. This is mechanical. मैकेनिकल स्टॉप वॉच सिंपली इसमें चाबी भरनी पड़ती है या बैटरी चलता है, और यहाँ जिसका देयर इज द स्टॉप एंड ऑन एंड ऑफ. सो दिस इज वन. सो नाउ स्टॉप वॉच. देन यू हैव द वॉच. सो व्हाट इज द डिफरेंस बिटवीन स्टॉप वॉच एंड वॉच? नो, the stopwatch is for the calculation of a smaller time interval. Say some race is going on or some play is going on. So referee or the umpire, they keep stopwatch to measure the particular. Say P.T. Usha, the one of the fastest person of India. So the record has been with the P.T. Usha or Usain Bolt. So fastest person in the world, or in fastest person of universe. So they have the time taken to complete 100-meter distance in a particular time period. Say 10 seconds or 7 seconds. If anybody completes a distance of 100 meters in 7 seconds, so that will be the 7 second will be the time taken. So stopwatch is used to measure the small time interval. Say 10 minutes, 5 minutes. So the stopwatch is there. Now coming to watch, watch, everybody, all of you must know that watch measures 24 hours. Watch measures time period of 24 hours, and it is designed in such a manner that it gives the 24 hours time. Every moment it gives a time. So this is the watch, stopwatch. Then this is the modern, what we can say, we are using in the modern time. Modern time we are using this. But what about ancient times? In ancient times, this is just I am going to mark here. In ancient times, what was the source? What was the source of the measurement of time? You all must knowing there are the moon and the stars. Moon and the stars were the source of guessing the time. The persons at that time, ancient time, 1000 years back, they were not knowing so much about this, because life was totally different at that time, 1000 years back. So they were based on the sun and moon's position. The day was decided with the rise of sun, and there was a sunset. So it was divided, intervals, time intervals, like this. In Hindi we say saptah ya hafta, 7 days time. we say pakhwada. Pakhwada means fortnight time. एक महीना means 30 दिन के time of 1 month. So these are the bigger calculations. These are bigger calculations. Similarly, we say, moon night. There's when the moon is growing, एकादशी, द्वादशी, त्रयोदशी, इस तरह से. So these are from the ancient time period that we are using this. Now other is not very old. Sawai Jaising. Then Emperor of Jaipur, he built, Jantar Mantar. All of you must be knowing Jantar Mantar. Jantar Mantar was built by Sawai Jaising at many places. One is in Jaipur. Every world knows this. It is in Jaipur, Delhi. So they are the main. He built at so many places, but the two are very important because Jaipur was his kingdom and Delhi was the kingdom of India. So he built. And in Jantar Mantar, those who have seen or from the books or from the different sources, you must be knowing there was sundial. Still sundial is there. Sundial works on this sun, and sundial is very huge structure, and there is a pillar. Like, and there is complete dial, and so this image of this pillar, it is perfect. It was totally constructed on the basis of mathematical background. So sundial. So the image of this, there is a pole and the dials are there. So the time was calculated. Time was calculated by this image of this pole, and so this is sundial. So there are many more points. Explain very important part, the measurement of time for longer period. So actually the time is measured in the astronomical ways, और जब हम बात करते हैं दिन रात की, तो उसमें there is the importance of the celestial meridian. Celestial meridian is nothing but they are the imaginary curved lines passes through the sky. So scientists have drawn imaginary line, curved lines in the sky to measure the distance or the time period between the different celestial bodies. So there are the concepts moon, midnight and solar day. So earth rotates on its own axis, just like this. Earth rotates on its own axis, so like this, and this is circular. It is circular motion, and similarly it rotates like this also. So it has dual motion. So earth rotates around and there is the day and night. Moon is also there, sun is also there. So sun keeps on rotating on its axis as well as this circular motion. So earth, there is the rotation, and due to rotation there is the noon, midnight and solar day. So due to rotation, there is the rotation, earth passes. See, the lines are there. So due to its rotation, earth passes once daily. Due to rotation, earth passes once daily to each of the celestial lines. These are the celestial lines. One day, daily, daily अर्थ रोटेट करती है और अपने सेलेस्टियल लाइंस को क्या करती है, क्रॉस करती है. सो इफ अर्थ रोटेट्स एंड passes to one particular point in a day, एक दिन हर लाइन क्रॉस करेगी. देयर आर सेवरल लाइंस, सेलेस्टियल लाइंस. सो वो उस प्लेस को क्या होगा, नून हो जाएगा. यू ऑल मस्ट नोइंग throughout the world there is a different time. इंडिया में 12 बजे कुछ और होता है दिन में, वहां कुछ और होता है. So there we call time zone. Entire world has been divided into different time zones. So noon is the time when earth crosses the celestial meridian, is called noon. And when earth keeps on rotating, so when earth keeps on rotating, so from noon to midnight, this time period is of 12 hours. From noon क्या हुआ, जब अर्थ ने सेलेस्टियल लाइंस को, सेलेस्टियल मेरिडियन को क्रॉस किया, वो क्या हो गया, नून हो गया. फिर नून से 12 आवर्स बाद में क्या आ गया, मिडनाइट आ गया. जैसे नॉर्मल इंडिया में रहते हैं दिन में 12 बजे, रात में 12 बजे क्या हो गया, मिडनाइट हो गया. सो 12 से 12, 12 to 12, it is how much, 12 hours. So this is one. Then coming to solar day. So solar day is of 24 hours. Solar day is of 24 hours. 24 hours एक दिन में होता है. So solar day for earth is for 24 hours and it is called one day. 24 hours is called one day. So noon to midnight, and again from midnight to sunrise, and so this 12 and this 12, so it becomes 24 hours. So this is the measurement of time. Solar day is of 24 hours for earth. So it is different for the moon, it is different for the Saturn, it is different for the Pluto, it is different for the Venus. So it depends on the time period or the duration to which any heavenly body, any body crosses the celestial lines. That's why the solar day is different for different satellites. So this is all about the basics and the importance of time. Why time is so significant? Because time only moves in forward direction, and if we are not in association with time, so what will happen? It will be destroyed. Our aim will be destroyed. You come to a school, teachers come to school at proper time, the time framework. Your parents go to perform their duty, and that is the proper time. Time is there for football match, that this time football match. Cricket, it is several hours, except this T20, and so one day is one day. So time is a guiding factor. Time is a guiding factor to prove ourselves, to have the there is a condition of doing the work in a proper manner. So this is about the time and its importance and the measurement.